been going places she's never really been before. His heart feels like it might stop beating at times. He prays it does, so he won't have to hear the truth. Woman that he loves. Every day is closer to that dream. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding the southbound train. Southbound train. One day I'll walk again by your side. Till then, Scotch be just fine. It's just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just
All right,
another
back
shot
here
of whiskey.
for match 3 on the day. Looks like Northern Lights is going to start serving here. Opponent 15, Kairos Black. Yes, we've seen them before. And we start match 3 now. Stather is long, and Kairos grabs the first point of match 3. Here comes Kairos, send it over into the 6. Munson is there. Petrol's going to help. Back row attack. Gleason finds the net. Point Kairos, and now it's 2-0. Kairos in front. Early, set number 1. Serve is over. Petrol there. Stather into the middle. Giguashvili over the block. Into the ring of fire. And Northern Lights on the board with Petrol back to serve. Petrol over into the 6, picked up. Strong side attack, big swing off the net and to the floor. Point Kairos. They lead 3-1. Early again, set 1. Serve is into the 6. It's over the 6 into the broadcast booth. There's some pixie dust if I don't trip on my cords. Point Northern Lights. 3-2 the score. Munson to serve, looking to knot things up early in set 1. Into the deep 5, a little too deep into the 5. Point Kairos. Serve over. Petrol is there. Stather wants Halbersma on the right side. She pops it over. Picked up by Kairos. They're going to go right side. Big swing. Popped up by Stather. Net violation, Northern Lights. And Kairos now 5-2. They lead. Serve is short into the net. Point Northern Lights. 5-3. Lights down 2 in set 1. Winner will play immediately after this on this same court. There's Sakura, good strong serve. The pass is over. Gleason is there. Sakura back row to Petrol. Petrol big swing over the block to the floor for the kill. Petrol with the bomb from the back row. Scores for Northern Lights. And Sakura continues at the service stripe. Sakura down the line. Pass high. Right side attack. Big swing. It's over the block. It's over the baseline. And in fact, we are knotted up at 5. Oh no. Touch called. Point to Kairos. 6-4. Kairos leads. Serving is Jackson. She sends it over. Fettrell there. Sikora back to Gleason. Steps into it. It's blocked, but it's blocked out. A bomb from Gleason off the block and all the way out. Tao now will report in and serve. Gleason will get a break. Tao into the 6. Sent up. Free ball coming. There it is. Tao steps into it. Sikora with options. Back to Stadler. Stadler over the block. Picked up in the back row by Kairos. Strong side attack. Big swing. Tao at the dig. Sikora chases it down. Fettrell off the high hands. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack again. This one finds the net. Point Northern Lights. And we're knotted at 6:66. The score. Serve over. Sorry, I'm retrieving the ball from the other court. Blocked by Dante. Didn't see much of the play, but I saw that. Northern Lights on top now, 7-6 here. Set 1. Tao serving. Good short serve. Picked up nicely by Kairos. Back row attack. Roll shot over. Tao on the dig. Sikora's going to go outside. Fettrell's there. Splits the block. Finds the floor. Fettrell with the kill from the left side. And the score. Tao to serve once again. Into the 1. Picked up. Right side attack. Oh no, it's over. Off of Fettrell. And to the floor. Point Kairos. Munson on the receive. Sikora goes outside. No, Munson's going to take it. Munson and Fettrell collide a little bit. It's a point Kairos. 8-8 now. Knotted up in set 1. Serve down the line. Fettrell sends it up. Nice job by Sikora pulling out of the net. Munson takes it over. Middle attack coming from Kairos. That's a good one. Nice dig by Sikora. Tao goes outside. Fettrell roll shot over the block. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack. Two-hander over deep corner. Tao gets there. Sikora sends it up. Fettrell over the block. Picked up by Kairos. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Gets wide. Point Northern Lights. Good scrappy defense out of Team Xenon. And Northern Lights up 9-8 with Dante to serve. Dante into the 6. Ace serve. Beth Dante. Point Northern Lights. 10-8 the score. Dante again into the 6. This one good pass. Right side attack. Big swing off the block. Tao picks it up. Sikora goes back to Stadler. Rolls over the block. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. Blocked by Stadler. Sikora is there. Dante goes outside, and Stadler through the block, picked up by Kairos. Tack error gives the ball to Northern Lights. I was distracted by a ball coming in from court 29. They're warming up over there. We'll probably see a lot of that. Dante now 11-8. Excuse me, 10-8? 10-8 the lead. Big swing into the net. Yeah, okay, I think that was right. Scoreboard quickly goes to 12-8. 12-8 the score. Dante with the ball. 4-point advantage for Northern Lights as Dante goes into the 6. Popped up high. Blocked by Gigu Ashvili for the Northern Lights point. 5-point advantage Northern Lights here in set 1. Dante. Lead is a handful down the line. Popped up over on 2. Sikora steps into it. Dante goes outside. Stadler into the block and down. Point Kairos. 13-9. Northern Lights on top. Set 1. Match 3. Northern Lights 1-1 on the day. This looks like serve over short. Tao lunges to get to it, but she can't come up with it. It's an ace serve. Northern Lights. Jasmine White, I believe, serving over short. Petrol's there. Run back right side. Stadler, big swing off the high hands. Popped up high. Free ball coming. Roll shot over the block. Munson is there. Sakura goes outside. Petrol steps into it off the block. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack. Big swing. Blocked! Gigu Ashvili scoring for Northern Lights. Big block in the middle by Gigu Ashvili. 14-10. Stadler back to serve. Stadler up. Stadler long. Point Kairos. Serve sent over. Petrol there, but it's over. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. Handcuffs Northern Lights. It's a point Kairos, and now they're within 2. Koyman serving. Short serve. Trouble. Nice job by Stadler keeping it play. Munson free ball over. Here comes Kairos. Strong side attack coming. Big swing off the high hands. Tao steps into it. Stadler pushes it up high. Halbersma comes flying in and punches it over. Right side attack coming. Tip off the block. Good job, Munson. No second contact. Point Kairos. Kairos now looking to tie things up. Koyman to serve for Kairos. Down 1, 13-14. She sends it into the 6. Munson is there. Stadler with options. Outside. Halbersman. It's blocked. And we're knotted up at 14. 14-14 the score. It's the Dr. James D. Wellbrock point here in set number 1. And all of a sudden we're racing to 11. Northern Lights jumped off to a good lead. Kairos has battled back. Tao and Munson split the gap, and it's an ace serve. Kairos, timeout Northern Lights as Kairos has taken the lead. Lights had him a little bit on the ropes early, but they've certainly let him back into this one. Not only that, but allowed them to take the lead. 15-14. Winner will stay and play on this very court. The loser will stay and ref on this very court and come back tomorrow afternoon. Afternoon wave for the loser. 15-14, Kairos leads. Koyman continues at the service stripe. Serve up, serve over. Munson goes to get it. Gigu Ashvili is going to set Halbersma. She launches into the 5. Picked up nicely by Kairos. Strong side attack. It's a big one. Big block, though, by Gigu Ashvili. Nice job getting it over. Stadler wants Petrol. Petrol cross-court shot. Picked up by Kairos. Now they're going to come strong side off the high hands to the floor. Kairos playing great defense and scoring on offense. It's the name of the game. 16-14. They now lead by 2. Koyman continues at the service stripe. Serve into the 6. Munson's there. Stadler to Gigu Ashvili. She sends it over left-handed. Middle attack coming right through the block and to the floor. Kairos offense working well in this midsection of set number 1. Kairos now by 3. Punched over. Stadler is there. Gigu Ashvili sends it over free. Right side attack. It's over the block. Stadler with the dig. Munson goes outside. Halbersma steps into it down the line and scores. Halbersma, the lefty from the right side, scores for Northern Lights, breaking the Koyman service streak. Now Fettrell will serve. Down 2, 17-15, they trail. Good serve over, nice pass, right side attack, big swing, finds the net, point Northern Lights. Fettrell with a good serve. Got him out of system. Now Fettrell will serve to tie things back up. Short serve off the net cord, picked up high. Strong side attack, big swing over the block. No touch. Point Northern Lights, and we're knotted up at 17. 17-17. Set 1. Fettrell drills one into the 1. Nice pass in system. Oh, collision there, and it's not coming back. Setter ran into the middle. Couldn't quite get to the ball. Ball swap here. Fettrell tried to steal Court 35's ball. Joking, of course. Fettrell to serve with her ball. Good serve in the 6. Good pass. Free ball coming. There it is. Fettrell is there. Stadler's going to go outside. Gleason roll shot over. Picked up by the setter. Libero is going to go to the strong side. Big swing off the high hands off of Fettrell. Into the awaiting hands of a spectator. 18 the score. This is Byrne to serve. Good serve. I remember Byrne from last time. She went on quite the run. There's an ace serve out of Byrne, and quickly Kairos takes the lead once again. Kairos 19, Northern Lights 18, set number 1. Match 3. Northern Lights 1-1. Kairos 0-2. Fettrell sends it up. Stadler goes outside. Gleason steps into it. It's long. Point Kairos, and they win the race to 20. They enter the red zone 20-18. That serve doesn't make it over the net. Point Northern Lights. 19-20, Lights down 1. Munson serving. She cocks, she fires off the net cord. Picked up nicely by Kairos. Strong side attack, tipped over. Stadler goes down to get it. Munson goes outside. Halbersma finds the net. Point Kairos, and now they lead 21-19. Back to serve, this is Fisher. Adeline Fisher serving for Kairos. 2-point lead. Fisher goes over. Fettrell there. Stadler all the way across. Gleason steps into it. Big swing off the block, out of play. Gleason with the bomb scores for Northern Lights. Now Sakura in. Sakura will serve again, looking to tie things up here. Later stages, set 1. Sakura down 1. Good serve into the 6. Nice pass. Strong side attack coming, pushed over. That's got to be a double. He wanted to call it. He raised his hand, just didn't blow the whistle. Either way, Gleason with the bomb down the line ties things up, and it's blackjack point here on Court 32. 21-21, set 1. We're racing to 4. Sakura, good strong serve. Too strong, point Kairos. Kairos up, 22-21. Jackson in to serve. Toss sent off the net cord and over. Ace serve, Jackson. Boy, was that a tricky shot. Stuck to that net cord and just rolled over for the ace. 23-21 now. Kairos leads by 2, and they need 2. This one off the net cord again. Munson there. Sakura into the middle. Dante tipped and sent over. Dug up by Fettrell. Sakura goes to Gleason. Gleason off the block. Nice pickup. Strong side attack coming. Big swing. It's blocked, but it's out. It's a point. Kairos. 24-21, set point on the hand of Jackson. Jackson serving for set number 1. She's got 2 net cords in a row. And this one's definitely over. Munson is there. Sikora goes outside. Stadler sends it over, picked up by the libero. Middle attack coming, look out, tip, and score. Point, and set number 1 to Kairos, 25-21. They get off to a bit of a slow start, but they turned things around midway through the set and took it to Northern Lights, 25-21. We're going to step aside for a moment. This is called Ride Along.
Let it cry, let it be. Last kiss for you and me. We'll turn the page, the win and the win. Heart of gold, heart of love. And to see it's all above. Well, the worst word gets better every day. Feel the good one coming on and an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. What a guy, not a lie. You can't always get what you want, but you'll be a proud every Saturday night. Mama tried, daddy lied. Who thought I'd walk the line? Well, it's true, don't you both can't survive. Feel the good one coming on and an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. A man on an older road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. Was in prison on a runaway train. Never thought I could feel such pain. She rode the rescue ride along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. I'm a Prince, Mary Jane, Last Dance, well, it's all the same. Well, old red's creeping out of sight. Turn up the lights, turn on the tunes. Martin Ziller and a sonic boom. Well, honky tonk, women don't be rude.
All right, we're back in action, starting set 2 now. Sent over, Fetchel on the pass. Stadler's going to push all the way across. Nice set. Gleason roll shot over the block. Nice job, Northern Lights. And they get point number 1 in set 2, fighting for their match lives. Stadler wanted to serve, but she's not going to serve. It's Sikora to serve, and she sends it over into the 5-6, picked up nicely. And not coming back. Point, Northern Lights. Sikora to serve once again, 2-0. Off the net cord and to the floor. There's some questions as to whether or not we're streaming. My hope is that we are. Sikora now will serve 3-0. Good serve, good pass and system. Sent over with 2 hands, close to a double. And Gleason off the high hands, off the deflection out of play, and Northern Lights. Much better start to this one than the last one. 4-0. Sikora back to serve. Ooh, rocket serve, ace serve, Sikora. Rip that one into the 1. We get a substitution on the Kairos side. They're going to change something up there. Defensively, 5-0. Sikora down the line this time. It's long. Point, Kairos, and they're on the board. 5-1. Northern Lights up. Let's stay in front. This is Koyman to serve. She sends it over. Gleason is there. Sakura's going to go outside. Stadler, big swing. Finds the net. Point Kairos, and now it's 5-2. Koyman had the big run in set 1. Good serve. Munson, good pass. Sakura into the middle. Dante tip over the block. Into the ring of fire for the score. Dante with the tip. Puts it home. Tao wants to serve. Dante wants to leave. One says, nope, you're still up front. And Tao into the 5. Good serve. Trouble. Free ball coming. There it is. It's over. Munson is there. Sakura with options. Outside to Fettrell. Fettrell over the block. Into the campfire for the score. Fettrell pulls the string and drops it into the donut for the kill. 7-2 the score. Tao, good serve. Nice pass in system. Strong side attack. Big swing through the block. Crunch. Munson and Tao crash into each other. They look okay. That's good. But it's a point Kairos. That's not good. Back to serve. Byrne. Good serve. Munson sends it up high. No second contact. Point Kairos. Byrne once again. Tao, good pass. Into the middle. Dante into the block and down. Dante scores for Northern Lights. They keep a 4-point lead. Now Dante can serve. Dante into the 6. Nice pass. Strong side attack. Big swing. Off the block. Score. Kairos. Now into the serve, it's Fisher. Adeline Fisher to serve for Kairos, down 3. Sent over, Tao there, good pass. Sakura goes outside. Fettrell, big swing, finds the net, points Kairos. Now it's a 2-point lead for Northern Lights. Fisher continues at the service strike. Fisher up, Fisher over short. Tao sends it to the R2 point. Kairos, tough serve by Fisher. Knuckleballing around. Another tough serve. Fettrell's there. Sakura to Giguashvili. Tipped over, picked up by Kairos. Right side attack. Tip. Blocked back by Giguashvili. Point to Northern Lights. Good stuff block there. Giguashvili scoring. And now Paige Stadler back to serve. 2-point lead. Stadler, good serve into the 6. It's over. Munson goes down to get it. Scrambling. And Stadler is the one from the back row putting it over. Strong side attack coming. Big swing off the block. Stadler lays out to get there. Can't come up with it. Point Kairos. Good attack off the block. Stadler made a heck of an effort. But it's a point Kairos. And now Jackson in to serve, looking to tie things up. Lights 9. Kairos 8. Sent over and long. Look out in the front row. Service here, give the ball back to Northern Lights. 10-8 the score. Now Fettrell to serve. To our right, Fettrell into the 6. Good serve, good pass, strong side attack. Double block there. Stadler. Oh! Giguashvili down on the floor. Hopefully she's okay. Not exactly sure what happened there. She made a good effort to get the ball over, but looked like she landed a little awkwardly. She says, I'm okay. And we play on. It's a point Northern Lights. And this is Dillman into serve. The libero sends it over. Fettrell sends it up high. Gleason calls it. Going to Halbersma. Tip through. Nice job by Dillman to pick it up. Free ball over. Fettrell lets it go. It's long. Good job, Fettrell, letting that one go. She was getting some help from teammates. Good job, teammates. Now Munson back to serve. 2-point advantage, Northern Lights. 11-9. Munson deep into the 5. 2 deep into the 5. Point. Kairos. Kairos again will look to tie things up here in set number 2. They do have a 1-0 lead. Short serve. Sent right back over by Gleason, almost for a kill. Middle attack, punched over. Halbersma, good job. Joust at the net. Dante tips, they block, and we're knotted up at 11. 11-11, the Dave Koenig point here, set number 2. Come on, Lights, is the urging from the crowd. Short serve again. Gleason is there. Stadler returned to center. Gleason roll shot, picked up nicely. Gleason finds the net. Point to Kairos. Tough serve by, I think it's Timmerman. Short serve. Munson goes in to get it. No second contact. What do we have there? A foot fault? Foot fault? I think we got a foot fault called. Point Northern Lights, and we're knotted at 12. Substitution now. Sikora in. Halbersma will get a break. Fortunate foot fault, as that was pretty much an ace. Now Sikora. Good serve. It's trouble. And there's scramble. Dante in the middle. Scores for Northern Lights. Dante takes the overpass. Pulls the block. And there's the crowd participation we've been looking for. Sikora now halfway through set 2. 13-12. Lights on top into the 6 and out of the 6. Point Kairos. 13-13. It's the Black Cat point. And this is Kuiman, I believe. Sends it over short. Munson is there. Sikora goes into the middle. Dante over the block. Picked up nicely. Strong side attack. Big swing off the high hands. Dug up by Fettrell. Sikora goes back to Fettrell in the back row. Punches it deep into the 5. Picked up by Dillman. Strong side attack coming. Roll shot down the line. Sikora with the dig. Munson's going to go outside. Stadler steps into it. It's long. No touch. Point Kairos. Kairos leads 14-13 and 1-0. Loser is done competing for the day. He'll stay in ref, but he'll earn the morning session tomorrow. Excuse me, afternoon session tomorrow and play for Flight 1. Need to win and win to stay up top. Sent over, Munson is there. Back set to Gleason, big swing. It's a kill and a net violation. We're back to 14-14. The Honorable James D. Welbrock point here on court 32, Minneapolis Convention Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tao to serve. Good serve. Trouble. Good hustle. Not coming back. We'll give Tao credit for an ace. Point Northern Lights, 15-14. Now they lead. They need the set to get to a third set. Tao, good strong serve on the 1. Overball, sent back by Dante. Dante puts it down for the kill. And now Lights 2-point lead, set 2. Tao, another good strong serve. Nice pass, strong side attack. It's over, Tao sends it up, but it's out of play. Point to Kairos. Lights clinging to a 1-point lead. This is Byrne back to serve. looking to knot it up. Burns sends it over. Munson is there. Sakura hustles to it. Fettrell over the block, picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack, off the high hands, picked up by Fettrell. Sakura goes back to Stadler over the block into the ring of fire. Point Northern Lights, 17-15. Lights battling hard. Now Dante back to serve. 2-point lead. Dante down the line. Finds the line. Ace serve. Dante. That was knuckling. And it found the sideline. Great serve. Dante. 3-point lead. Northern Lights. Dante goes the other side. Ace serve, Dante. Pass was there, but it was in the net. Point Northern Lights, and now 19-15. Lights by 4. Dante serving. She goes short. Too short. Point Kairos. Fisher to serve. Down 3. We didn't get the libero back in. Not sure what happened there. Fettrell, big swing into the block and to the floor. Point Northern Lights. Back to serve Paige Stadler. Lights has entered the red zone. 20-16. They lead 4. Stadler into the 6. Picked up nicely. Strong side attack. Big swing off the block. Punched over. Fettrell. Stadler goes over on 2. Picked up by Dillman. Middle attack. Free ball over. Tau is there. Stadler goes back to Halbersma. She's long. Point Kairos. 20-17. Lights by 3. Jackson to serve. Jackson up. Jackson over. Fettrell there. Stadler goes outside. Halbersma. Shot over. Picked up by Dillman. Strong side attack. Big swing. It's long. No touch. Point Northern Lights. Important point for Northern Lights. 21-17. They have a 4-point lead. And they need 4 to send us to set number 3. Fettrell. Good serve. Trouble. Not coming back. Ace serve. Fettrell. Point Northern Lights. And the lead is a handful. 5-point advantage. Fettrell gets sign 2. She goes to sign 2. Joust at the net. Won by Gleason. Sent back. Two-hander over. Fettrell is there. Stadler outside to Gleason. Tip. Wide. Point Kairos. Good idea by Gleason. It was open. Just missed it a little wide. And now the libero, Dillman, back to serve. Sends it over. Fettrell there. A good pass. Stadler to Giguashvili. Big swing. Picked up by Kairos. Free ball over. Munson is there. Stadler stays below the net and sends it over. We're in play. Free ball over. Munson comes in. Stadler goes to Halbersma. Halbersma off the block. Picked up. Joust at the net. Won by Gleason. Point Northern Lights. 23-18. Good job by Gleason staying on her side of the net. She can't reach across. She gets a finger on it to send it back over. Now Munson needs 2. Munson up. Good serve. Good passing system. Strong side attack. Burns steps into it. Tips over the block and scores for Kairos. Northern Lights 23. Kairos 19. This is Timmerman in to serve. Riley Timmerman serving. Down 4. Lights need side out serve out. There's the serve. Fettrell there. Outside. Gleason steps into it right through the block and to the floor. Gleason powers through the block. Gets the fans engaged, and now Sakura will enter on the hook for set number 2. Sakura back to serve. Up 5. Deep 1. Score! Sakura Oh my gosh. That hit her right in the shoulder. It did hit her. Okay, well, we play on. Serve was long. It was ruled long. Lights on the hook once again. Quayman sends it over. Munson, Sikora, Dante off the block, sent back over. Dante. Sikora is going to go back to Gleason. She steps into it and scores into the 6. That's a much more fun way to win anyway. Northern Lights is the call. Point and set number 2 to Lights. We'll play a third. We'll step aside while they do the coin flip. How about a little more Chad Johnson music, shall we? This one is Fire and Steel.
When I was growing up, Daddy told me that nothing in this life is for real, for you wait like fire and light. You'll shine like polished steel. Never turn your back on a true friend. Face troubles in your life. 2 hard days, work at your very best. You sleep in peace each night. Oh, fire and steel. Oh, fire and steel. Now my memory speaks me back in time when my daddy raised me proud. Walk soft when you have to follow. When you lead real loud. And now my nights are filled with living and sleep consumes my days. But I can turn my back now, 'cause I ain't got a friend. Oh, fire and steel. Oh, fire and steel. You wanna know how my life turned out? You wanna know what living's all about?
All right, both teams have been cleared. Back-to-back 3-set matches. Winner stays and plays, loser stays and refs. We might as well win. Cairo sends it over. Munson fights it off. Stadler to Dante. She two-handers over, and here comes Kairos back on the attack. Strong side, big swing. Blocked by Sikora, but out. And Kairos takes the first point of set 3. We're racing to 15. Serve over, sent up high. Stadler chases it down. Gleason steps into it off the block and scores. Gleason darts in and tips it over. Pinballs off the block, finds the floor. 1-1 now. Set 3. Sikora back to serve. Sikora up. Not over. Point Kairos. 2-1. Kairos leads early set 3. This is Quayman in to serve with a 1-point lead. Quayman up and over. Tough serve. Nice pass by Munson. Sikora goes back to Gleason. She runs in and punches it over. Dillman is there. Right side attack. Two-hander over. Munson goes down to get it. Sikora on 2. Finds the corner. She goes deep into the 5. Smart play, Sikora. She had good vision. Saw the entire Kairos defense gravitate towards the net, and she pushed it deep into the 5. Now Tao serving 2-2 in set 3. Tao into the 5, scores! Tao with the ace, scoring for Northern Lights. Good serve, Tao, to give Lights their first lead in set 3. Tao, another good serve. This one passed up nicely. Strong side attack coming. Big swing over the block. Fettrell deflects it. It finds the floor, and it's a point Kairos. Match 3 of the day. It's 3-3 in set 3 with 2+1-3 serving. And Munson sends it right back over, and it comes back. Oh my gosh, sloppy play there. Munson sends it over. Kairos slaps around and pops it back over, and it finds the floor. 4-3, Kairos leads. Good serve. Munson's there. Sikora goes outside. Fettrell off the block and scores, and it's 4-4. Set 3. Now we're racing to 11. Dante to serve. Dante, good serve. Picked up nicely in system. Right side attack. Tip shot over. Dante goes to get it. Sikora to Giguashvili off the block. Picked up by Kairos. Ball bouncing off of spectator heads as Kairos finds the campfire and earns their 5th point. 5-4. They've stayed on top most of this 3rd set. Serve over. Fettrell goes down to get it. Sikora into the middle. Giguashvili off the block. Sent back over. Munson is there. Sikora goes back to Stadler. Stadler looping into the 5. Blocked by Giguashvili. Good thing she did it quickly because the ball just came onto the court from court 33. That would have done a replay, but did not impact the play. And now Stadler will serve 5-5. We're racing to 10. Sends it over. Good serve in system. Middle attack. Tip over and score. Kairos again finds the hole behind the block. Stays on top. They lead 6-5. Jackson into serve. Jackson up, Jackson over. Fettrell there, but it's an overball sent back. Munson goes down to get it. Stadler pushes outside. Halbersma tipped over the block, sent back, and it's just kind of a cluster of a tip fest going on here on court 32. Jackson again. Now Kairos leads by 2. Jackson sends it over. Fettrell is there. Into the middle. Giguashvili. She tips and scores. Giguashvili tips into the ring of fire. Scores for Northern Lights. And now Fettrell will serve. Looking to tie things up in set 3. Fettrell, good serve. Scrambling and free ball over. Fettrell is there. Stadler goes outside. Gleason off the block and down the line for the score. Nice swing by Gleason, and we're knotted at 7. That means we're racing to 8. Fettrell to serve. Can Lights get the lead back? Good pass in system. Middle attack sent over. Munson steps into it. Stadler with options. Outside the Gleason. Tip shot. Misses again, just a little bit wide. It's a good idea. It's there. She's just one tile miscalibrated to her left. Dillman now with the lead 8-7, halfway through set 3. Sent over. Fettrell sends it high. Stadler for Gleason. She steps into this one. Stuff block there, and just like that, Kairos back up by 2. 9-7 the score. Lights battled to tie it up, and Kairos quickly took again a 2-point lead as Dillman serves. He sends it over. Munson is there. Perfect pass. Gleason outside. Cross-court shot. Dillman, what a dig. Free ball over. Munson is there. Stadler with options. Into the middle. Giguashvili tips. Picked up by Kairos. Outside. Big swing off the block. Munson can't get to it. 3-point lead Kairos. Timeout Northern Lights as Kairos wins the race to double digits. It's 10-7 here in set 3. Again, winner stays right here and plays. Loser stays right here and refs. Winner will play for the Morning Wave tomorrow. Loser automatically gets the afternoon session. Dillman to serve. 3-point lead. Dillman up, Dillman over. Dillman in. Ace serve, point, Kairos. Dillman needs 4 with a 4-point lead. Good strong serve. Munson, good pass. Stadler goes to Halbersma. Halbersma off the high hands. Picked up by Kairos. Middle attack. Look out. Blocked back by Giguashvili. Strong side attack. Net violation not called. Lights. Gleason. That wasn't 4 contacts. There was a lift, but it wasn't 4. All right, it's a point, Kairos. Now they lead by 5. Getting a little dire. Gleason, Stadler, Giguashvili blocked. Munson is there. Stadler over on 2. Picked up by Kairos. They go outside. Tip shot over. Stadler is there. Munson's going to go outside to Gleason. Oh, we play on. Over goes Munson, and here comes Kairos. Middle attack. Big swing. It's long. No touch. Break there, Northern Lights, as they were scrambling. Could not afford to go down by 6. Now Munson down 4. Gotta have one is the word from the fan base. Finds the net. Point Kairos. 13-8 now. Getting dire. Timeout, Northern Lights. They're down 5. Kairos only needs 2 here on court 32. Kairos playing with a lot of energy right now, a lot of energy, a lot of confidence, and quite the opposite out of the Northern Lights squad. We'll see if the timeout can get things going. We got Smiles in the huddle. That's positive. Smiles in the huddle convert to power on the court. I'll take that all day long. Both teams break the huddle. And here comes the serve. It's over. Munson's there. Stadler goes outside. Gleason, big swing. Nice dig. Here comes Kairos. Strong side attack. Big swing off the block. Petra goes down to get it. Dante to Gleason. Tipped over. Here comes Kairos again. Halbersma sends it up. Stadler back to Halbersma. Loop shot over. Picked up by Dillman. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Munson is there. Stadler goes outside. Gleason steps into it over the block. Picked up. Strong side attack over the block. Dug up. Munson goes up high. Stadler from her feet sends it into the 5-6. Confusion on the Kairos side. Point Northern Lights. There's a fortunate break. Can we parlay that into a run? Sakura is going to come in down 4 with Kairos needing 2. Sakura sends it over. Good pass in system. Strong side attack. It's over. Everything, including the fans, it's rolling through court 33. But it's a point Northern Lights. And now they're down 3. We got all sorts of different balls. 33 thinks it's their ball. It's actually ours because their ball went over to 28, who's warming up and almost went in the bucket. And here we go. After a minor delay here, Sakura is now going to pick up the ball down 3 in set 3. Sakura down the line. It's a good serve. It's a great pass. Strong side attack coming. Tip shot over. And score. Backs against the wall. Northern Lights, they're down 4. 10-14. Koiman to serve. Koiman up. Koiman not over. And Northern Lights has life. Now into serve, it's Tao. Tao needs 3 to get to overtime. Alba the ace. What do we got? It's deep into the one. The pass is perfect in system. Strong side attack. Tip shot over. Tao is there. Sakura goes outside. Fettrell over the block. Picked up by Kairos. Strong side attack. That's a good one, and this one is over. Strong side attack from Kairos over the block to the floor. Point. Kairos, set Kairos, and match Kairos. All right, so Lights drops a tough one there. Back-to-back 3-set defeats from Northern Lights. And that means they play afternoon tomorrow. Let me pull up a schedule for you here. So they're going to work at 3, and they're going to play at 4. They are the 2 seed in Pool 1 of Division 2. So they're going to be playing for Flight 1 competition. Sure not where they want to be, but might as well win out if you're going to play. So Kairos moves on. They're going to play right away against the Wisconsin team. Northern Lights will officiate this one. This is Wisconsin Ice 15 National. Don't know where they're out of, but Kairos will take them on, and they'll be playing for gold contention tomorrow. Northern Lights continues to talk things over. You can see the huddle. I think it's pickup time at this point, getting the girls to flush this and move on and get ready to go tomorrow. So I don't think that we'll get any friends to come talk to us, but what I'll do is throw in some Chad Johnson music in the event that someone wants to come over and have a chat. We'll be here for that. It's one of my favorites, called Brick by Brick.
I'm gonna keep believing in this house we've been building. Love that we've been making heals our hearts with healing. Cause I know what I'm meant for, in the place where I belong. Every moment brings me closer to home. Brick by brick and bow by bow, better than the day before. Brick by brick and bow by bow, every day love you more. Gonna keep dreaming, each day writing our own book. Chapter by chapter, verse by verse and a hook. Lying under that old oak, guitar picking the notes that we wrote. You're the ice cream in my ruby flow. Brick by brick and bow by bow, better than the day before. Brick by brick and bow by bow, every day love you more. say likewise. Brick by brick, yeah, blow by blow, better than the day before. Brick by brick, yeah, blow by blow. Every day love you more. Brick by brick, yeah, blow by blow, better than the day before. Brick by brick, yeah, blow by blow. Every day love you more. Every day love you more. Every day